Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim out here pushing this gospel in truth and in sincerity to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, fall upon your houses. This is Brother Quanah Watts from the Arizona Great Millstone Camp. Come back at you, Lord will, with the edifying lesson through spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord will. It is edifying, Lord will. It is straight to the point. And Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai is revealing the shit out this damn devil, man. You know? And by, damn devil, I'm speaking on, the self-proclaimed so-called white man, right? Biblically called Esau, Edom, right? Beginning with the elite banker families, right? All the way down to the regular peons you see today, right? The Lord is revealing this damn devil, man, And I want to say maybe a few weeks ago, there was, beloved brother Gaar, in the camp, formerly the head of, the Denver camp. That brother ultimately came out here. But again, beautiful brother to the spirit. But he was ultimately touching on, just some of the torture methods, right, of Esau, Edom, right, when, towards, the Israelites, right, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right, all throughout history, right. And one of the things that ultimately stuck out that the brother had spoken on, was the origin, right, of the term Roman candle, as you see right here, which as we get into it, man, you see just the evil, right, of this damn devil Esau, Edom, right. And this isn't speaking on, these fireworks, right, which is what they call them today, right, Roman candles, but it's going to go into, again, the origin of the term Roman candles. It says Roman candles. This is from July 5th, 2021. Roman candles, a gruesome history. Now we're going to skip the first paragraph. It says right here, it says, like Catherine Wheels, Roman candles also take their name from a torture mechanism. Only Roman candles were, and still are, considered one of the worst and slowest execution methods, right? It says right here, in July 64 AD, and under the rule of Roman Emperor Nero, the Great Fire of Rome raged for 9 days and destroyed 2/3 of the imperial city, with damage to 10 of the 14 Roman districts. With damage to 10 of Rome's 14 districts, Emperor Nero was keen to find fault and ultimately blamed religious minorities, and in particular, the Christian community, which we know the only way, as, Elder Apostle Tahar had stated in their in-house sit down, right? Really, it's supposed to be their street teaching, but, they did it inside, right? Elder Apostle Tahar made a statement stating that the only way anybody can be a Christian is if they are an Israelite, right? A lot of these, pagan Christians that you have today, really, they're anti-Christ, man, right? They're against Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Right, you try to ultimately, tell them about the scriptures. They say they believe, but yet they don't follow the scriptures, man. Right, which ultimately, they're antichrist, right? They're antichrist. But nonetheless, again, those, quote unquote Christians that they're talking about, again, are Israelites. It says, although unclear if the inferno was started by Christian groups, it says it was thought that their inadequate response in fighting the blaze led to destruction on such a mass scale. Which, again, it was Nero who set fire, or caused the fire, and then blamed it on somebody else, man, And then what did he turn around and do? It says, furious Roman Emperor Nero imprisoned Christians, right, and tried to convince them into shunning their faith, which is something that the heathen ultimately, consistently tried to do. And you can read that in First Maccabees, the first chapter, right, where Antiochus Epiphanes, ultimately tried to convince Israel, to give up, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahshua, the scriptures, right? They even persecuted, even killed, right, Israelites that, got into, The scriptures are found with the book of the law, right? They would behead them, their children, right? If they were, circumcising their children and whatnot, and this has happened, countless times, throughout history, right? It says prisoners were tied to wooden stakes for interrogation, whilst those rejecting the chance to turn their back on Yahushua HaMashiach, right, suffered a gruesome and macabre fate, if I said that right? Because what it would do is he would, it describes it down here. It says Nero punished devoted Christians, which again we know these are Israelites, right? It says by coating their strong bodies in pitch, oil, wax, and other flammable materials before lighting their feet and using them as human candles, right? It says the Roman candles were used to light formal parties within the imperial gardens. Whilst lit in such a way to prolong torture and pain, elite guests of these private gatherings would seek entertainment from the suffering, whilst candles also gave a decoration in torchlight which they considered desirable. So not only did he sit there and say, you know what, he could have got some straight torches, right? A piece of wood, long pieces of wood, wrap some, rope at the top, drenched it in fucking candle wax or some kind of oil or whatnot, and then light that on fire, and then, and light his party. But he decided, right, to take Israelites, right, string them to a piece of wood, a tree, whatever it may be, right, douse them in that same oil, that same flammable oil, and then lit them on fire. And then it would be this big ass fire, and who knows, right, how many he would do at a time. And then you hear the screamings and the pain and the anguish and whatnot, and they would sit there and enjoy. Right? Again, this just shows you the evil, the wickedness of these damn devils, man. It says, today, the term Roman candle refers to a firework, which is only linked to ancient Rome by name. The traditional firework originated in China and now conjures up happy childhood memories of much-loved item, worlds apart from torches of a bygone era. Right? So again, it just shows you these Roman candles you see today, right? Those are not, the true Roman candles, man. Right? The Roman candles, again, is a torture method that Esau would put upon Israelites, man. And we see that type of hatred, right? In even today, man. Right? Because this is what it really stems from, right? It stems from the hatred that Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white man, has for the Israelites, man. Again, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Right? I was watching a video of I can't remember the little girl's name, right? Which now she's like 70-something years old, like 60 or 70-something years old. She has, an Instagram post or whatnot, but she was a little girl that ultimately, she was, there's pictures going around too, but she was ultimately a part of, going to school when she was a little girl. She was like 9 years old, right? And she would go to so-called so-called white school, man. And then you would have pictures of so-called white folks standing outside, like you can see them like yelling in their ugly ass faces, fucking, you know what I mean? Like they look pissed off, they're yelling and screaming, right? You got cops holding them back. Like they were like, if the cops weren't there, they would attack that little girl. And it was a Jake, so-called black little girl, man. Right? Just shows you that fucking hatred that they have even within the, even within the last 100 years, which even really today, to this very moment, Esau Edom still has that hatred, man. It's a perpetual hatred, right? Pursuant to Ezekiel 35 and verse 5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual right? Perpetual hatred, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. So Esau again, right? And this applies today, because Esau still, his blessing is the sword, pursuant to Genesis, the 27th chapter, right? Around what, the 41st verse? That was the blessing in which his father Isaac gave him, right? That he should live by the sword, and he does that even to this day, man. The modern day sword being the gun. Esau lives by that shit, man. And you see that, and you have the evidence of when you watch, and you look on these YouTube shorts where you got even little kids, grown-ass men, grown women, right? They go out to these shooting ranges and they shoot these guns. They don't fucking miss, man. Even these little Edomite kids, they don't miss, because that's their blessing. And Esau has done nothing but use that weapon, use that blessing against who? The Israelites, man. And it goes back, all the way back to the blessing, right, of the firstborn. Esau being the firstborn, he sold it, right? He sold his birthright to Jacob, man, for a morsel of meat, right? For one morsel of meat, right? Again, which you can read in Genesis, right? From Genesis 25 all the way to 27, man. He sold his birthright, man. But then turn around and want to say, oh, y'all stole it. No, man. You fucking gave it up. You didn't find any value in it, so you gave it up. That's your fucking fault, man. But Esau has held that hatred, right? Because he wants his birthright. He wants to be able to sell something to you and then turn around and take it back. Right? Which the brother Barzal at camp yesterday, made a beautiful point. Esau is a terrible businessman. You go and sell some shit, and then you want to turn around, which they call it today, Indian giving. You'll give it to somebody and then turn around and take it back. Which is a terrible term, but nonetheless, that's what they call it today, right? Indian giving. That's what Esau be doing, man. Terrible fucking businessman, man. On top of it, he's a fucking liar. We didn't steal that shit. You gave that shit up fair and square, fucking devil. And now what you're doing is you're pissed off about it. And he goes around killing us based off of that, right? Based off of his frustration and irritation and him being angry that he fucked up. Goes around and kills us, man. But see, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai sees all these things, man. Right? He sees all these things. Right? Let's grab this. Right here. Psalms 94 and verse 9. It says, he that planted the ear, shall he not hear? He that formed the eye, shall he not see? Right? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai created the eye. He created our bodies. He created our hearts. He created everything, right? The air, the trees, the atoms, right? The different elements. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai created all these things, man. Right? Again, the eye, right? More specifically, right? So just as we see, the Lord sees even more. Scriptures say that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Right? Beholding the evil and the good, which we know the eyes are the angels, man. And the angels are everywhere. Right? They even see what Esau Edom has done in private. Right? Those things that have not been brought out yet, that Esau has done in private. Because yes, these things are gruesome. And yes, these things Esau has done out in the open. But there's things that Esau Edom has done behind scenes that nobody knows about. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai sees those things, man. And he's going to repay this damn devil for everything that he has done. Right? Let's go ahead and grab Psalms. Was that 109? Psalms 109. And I'll start at verse 13. It says, let the iniquity of his fathers be remembered with the Lord, and let not the sin of his mother be blotted out. Let them be before Yahweh Bashim Yahushai continually. Right? So the Lord sees everything you do, man. And there ain't nothing that you can do to try to prevent the judgment that's going to come for what you've done, right? It says that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth. And this is what's ultimately coming to you damn devils, man. Straight up death and fucking destruction. Because you have touched the apple of the Lord's eye, which are the Israelites, man. And don't care. You don't give a shit about what you do or who you do it to. And that's exactly why Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua said in James, the 2nd chapter, right? Through his prophets, he said what? Ye shall have judgment without mercy to him that hath shown no mercy. So Esau, Edom, you unmerciful fucking devil. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua ain't gonna fucking show you any mercy. You gonna get it in the fucking worst way. And that means Yahweh Ba'Shem, and according to the scriptures, the Lord's gonna erase you as a nation. After you serve the Israelites, beginning with Yahweh Shai, all the way down to the average Israelite, man. After you serve the Israelites for 1,000 years, 1,000 years, you gonna perish forever, pursuing the Psalms 52, man. And we can't wait, man. We can't wait. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua ain't gonna let you get away with the shit that you've done at all. And again, there's a hell of a lot more that we don't know about that this damn devil has done, man. You know? So fuck this damn devil, man. Hey, throw up curses on this devil, man. Throw up curses on this devil. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua destroy this damn devil speedily, man. You know? But that's all I got, man. Lord wills that find Lord will straight to the point. I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rachak Kodash, that belongs to the elder apostles, that the bishops, the great millstone. Till next time I say shalom.